Well, it's another Sunday, and time for another story. Years ago, self-hypnosis was supposed to help you stop smoking, stop drinking, stop doing it. It was the miracle thing, so I tried it. I was a cop at the time. This is in the 70s. I passed the first sergeant's test, but barely, not high enough to do anything. So I said, I have test anxiety, I guess they call it. So I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to, do the self-hypnosis, help me pass the sergeant's test. If I passed the sergeant's test, I was going to stay in the police force. If not, I was going to go into my photography business. Well, you guys know how that turned out. Not so well. Anyway, things happen to me when I do my self-hypnosis. It's kind of a meditation, but it's a little deeper. And my panacea, you have to have a panacea, is Eagle Lake, Maine, and that's where I go. And one day I'm doing my self-hypnosis, and I was going to quit doing my medium work. I'm not making any money. I'm broke. I'm going to get back into the photography. Going to push that. I can make more money and all that. And I'm really still am. It's really struggling financially. So I lay down and I'm going to go into my self-hypnosis. And when you do that, everything has to be exactly the same. I go, like I said, to Eagle Lake, Maine, and I get in a boat. Moose is usually at the dock. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Anyway, go up the lake, get off at shore where there's a stream entering the lake, then go up a path, and I'm overlooking a beautiful valley with forests and elk are there. So anyway, one day I go up the lake, get off the boat onto land. I'm in deep, deep, heavy fog. I mean, I couldn't see my face, my hand in front of my face. So I was paralyzed. Now, voice says, keep walking. I can't. It's dangerous. Just keep walking. You'll be okay, the voice says. So I do. I come out the other side of that fog, overlooking a valley in a desert. It was like, really thousands of people in that valley. And the voice says to me, see these people? These are the people you're here to help. And the phone rang. I don't know if they were past or if they were currently here, but they were kind of shadows. Phone rang and woke me up. Okay, got me out of it. Next day I'm thinking, okay, this is my crazy creative mind. I'm going to go back there. I'm going to see what this is about, and see where I was going to take myself, see what, do doubtful Bob here. So I do the same thing, go up, get on the land, and man, it's clear. It's beautiful, just the way it usually is. Then I hear the voice say, believe what you heard yesterday. Believe what happened yesterday. You are here to help these people. And then that was it. Okay. Fast forward about maybe a month, maybe two. Don't remember. It's a while back. I'm doing a party. And now I do parties, 30-minute sessions with individuals. And about the fifth woman who came in, she was done. She's getting up off the couch and she says, she stops, she sits back down, she turns to me and says, you can't stop doing this. I'm like, did I say something to you? She said, no. And I don't know why I said that. Anyway, that was my sign that I can't stop doing it. That was a really clear sign, by the way. I saw her again several months later, I think a year or two later, actually. And she reminded me that was her, that did that, and she reiterated. She has no idea where that came from. Okay, because I didn't say anything. I asked her, did I say something to you? I thought I must have said something. She said no. But anyway, it happened the other day. I'm doing my self-hypnosis, relaxing. I'm trying to get my head back together. It's really, really difficult times for me right now. And all of a sudden, I've got a woman that passed for my client's wife, right in my face. You got to reach out to him. He's having problems. There's trouble with school. There's trouble with my son, with the graduation. And couldn't make total sense of it. That's how it works. So I woke up, done. I continued on. Now should I text him? Should I call him? Nah, I'm not going to bother him. And I keep going back and forth. So I went out and made lunch. My phone is sitting on the counter. Text him. No. Text him. And the phone kind of lit up. Just not, just the time came up again. I'm going to text him. And I'm thinking, nah, this is not going to make any sense to him. All right? He says, I said, does that make sense to you, what I told him about? He said, writes back, yes. I said, you got 5 minutes to talk? Yes. So I called him, and it was perfect timing. He is having issues with one of his kids and the graduation and him graduating. He was in a kind of, things were going a little south for him, still struggling. And that soul made sure that she got to me. And that was the only way she could have gotten to me, where I would have paid attention. Although at the same time, I had another client friend who I was getting, she's got issues, there's problems. So I texted her, why not? The first guy was right, okay? Sure enough, she had issues. Things were upside down with her as well. So sometimes I do get messages to contact people. I try not to, because I don't want to be intrusive, all right? But that doesn't have to happen often. The soul's got to be really strong and push me, knowing that I'm their only source of communications for that particular person. So I have to heed that. This is a very difficult time. There have been other times earlier, before I knew what I had, where I would do my self-hypnosis. And I suggest, if you don't know how to do it, suggest you learn. It's deeper than meditation. It's better than meditation. And when I was really depressed or something, I'd be sitting on that edge overlooking the valley, and a blonde woman would come up behind me. I never really saw her face, and hug me. And lift me out of it, give me a passion, lift me out of it. I never knew who that was, okay? It turns out I figured it out years later. That was a guardian angel coming to lift me up, get me out of that thing. So yeah, so you know what? You don't have to believe in this. That's your choice. You can be a skeptic, that's fine. But I'm telling you, there's so much more in this life, so much more going on around us. And believe it or not, it makes life interesting, and it's there. I believe it. I have to now. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Okay, it's a little self-reflection from my part, if that's the right word. Before you shut me off, please subscribe, follow me, like all this stuff. Don't like me, I don't care, but just react somehow, and please leave a message. Oh, hey, I almost forgot. Always remain hopeful, never hopeless. Always be optimistic, never pessimistic. And always, always believe in yourself. Okay? Always believe there's so much more, and believe that you can have a better life. It's up to you to make that life better. Sorry about that. Again, have a great day. Bye.